All right. Let's continue. We got another SCP that's written by somebody that doesn't have a office page. Called This Quiet Riot, and they wrote Baby Wizard.
Baby wizard.
That sounds very cute. Is it though? It is Euclid, so maybe it's not that cute. Special containment procedures. SCP-2311 is to be contained at the site of its discovery, the basement of a residential building in Rochester, New York. This residence is designated Temporary Satellite Site 14, with the basement acting as SCP-2311's cell until suitable long-term containment can be achieved. Temporary Site 14 is to be staffed at all times by no less than 3 Foundation operators posing as tenants on the standard plane site cover protocols, with preference given to personnel who have survived at least one reality restructuring event. A designated developmental psychologist must conduct bi-weekly sessions with SCP-2311s in order to discourage breach attempts. Floodlights must be installed in every interior room of Temporary Site 14, with controls easily accessible by all personnel. In addition, motion-activated lights must be fitted to all building exits. All facility lights must be properly maintained and tested by site personnel on a weekly basis. Description: SCP-2311 is a 9-year-old human male with Klinefelter syndrome. What is it? What is a Klinefelter syndrome? What is that? A common genetic condition in which people assigned male at birth have an additional X chromosome. Ah, okay. Gotcha. What's the title of this one again? It was called Baby Wizard. Yeah. Kasper-Hauser syndrome? What the hell is that? Kasper-Hauser. Oh, so yeah. Dwarfism due to neglect and abuse. Houses for the. Okay. So dwarfism. Okay. What else? And a ventricular septal defect. SCP-2311's stunted language skills and distinctive toddling gait are believed to be a result of severe social and emotional deprivation from an early age. There's a footnote by skills. SCP-2311 communicates only with a select few gestures in American Sign Language, treat and know specifically. Taught to him by Dr. Alex Akopian. SCP-2311 is currently assigned developmental psychologist. Prior to containment, SCP-2311 was only capable of a loud, repetitive yelping vocalization. SCP-2311 also exhibits heliophobia and aquaphobia, like as a result of childhood trauma. God, this SCP has gone through it. SCP-2311 has the ability to alter matter with little regard for physical laws, causality, or logic. Reminds me of the other child that they can just, make things with her mind. Pardon me. I also need to eat this thing here as well. Okay. The potential magnitude of this capability is unknown. For it's believed to be psychological reasons, SCP-2311 displays diminished anomalous capacity while in a contented or fearful emotional state, and while within the confines of Site 14. If either of these conditions are not met, in example, SCP-2311 is in an angered or excited emotional state, or has left its containment cell in the basement of Site 14, SCP-2311 will begin to express its anomalous traits. If neither of these conditions are met, SCP-2311's breach of containment should be considered a potential CK-class reality restructuring event, as at this time the Foundation does not possess sufficient data to predict its capabilities or likely course of action in this scenario. Yeah, you never know. You never know what this baby wizard can do. To date, SCP-2311 has been observed to, well, here we have some things that you can do, manifest an attempt to consume approximately 20 kilograms of La Perouge brand individually wrapped sugar cubes. That 20 that is okay, yeah. That's how heavy that's close to the minimum weight of luggage. Very close. Inflict fatal physical harm on Foundation personnel by anomalous means. Injuries bear a cosmetic resemblance to necrosis spreading at a medically impossible rate. Translocate instantaneously with no regard for physical barriers such as the interior walls of Sat-Site-14. To date, SCP-2311 has not displayed any ability or willingness to teleport outside the confines of Sat-Site-14. Is this just Jack? Manifest heat and flames measured at 600 degrees Celsius. Flames created by SCP-2311 have never been observed to consume fuel or otherwise affect the objects around them. Despite palpable heat, they inflict no damage on human tissue. It's not Jack because no way, the Incredibles would not abuse Jack. In one recorded incident, SCP-2311 emitted a stream of liquid at an estimated pressure of 800 kPa and temperatures of minus 200 degrees Celsius. The liquid poured from SCP-2311's nasal, oral, and anal orifices for 15 minutes, causing SCP-2311 apparent distress. Yeah, I can imagine. Unlike the anomalous flames and heat generated by SCP-2311, the extreme cold of this liquid did affect human tissue as expected, inflicting nerve damage after 5 minutes of continuous exposure. After the liquid warmed to room temperature, it became indistinguishable from normal water. How it was able to maintain a liquid state at minus 200 degrees Celsius is not presently understood. Anomalous effects, man. That's what they do. SCP-2311's anomalous capabilities are not believed to be restricted to the phenomena listed above. Opportunities to observe SCP-2311's reality restructuring capacity have been limited to troop breach events since Foundation custody commenced and to the circumstances of SCP-2311's initial containment. Recovery details. SCP-2311 was brought to Foundation attention by assets embedded in the New York State Office of Child and Family Services, OCFS, who were investigating SCP-2311's living condition after neighbors reported a yelping boy being kept in the basement for religious or cult purposes. The cult of Sarah Palmer, maybe. Evil Chonkler? Yeah, he's in the back. Welcome! Is that... Oh, so the name is Ian. Okay, there we go. Well, Ian, welcome to the Fluff. Welcome to the SCP reading. We're reading the second one of today. All about a tiny 8-year-old who honestly is going really through it that can manipulate matter around depending on how he feels. The previous one was a house that makes you believe you're Sarah Palmer when you walk into it. So, yeah. But welcome, enjoy, grab yourself some food and drinks because we're gonna be here for a while. At least another 2.5 hours, at least. So where was I? Yelping boy, the Foundation first attempt to seize SCP-2311 covertly via Foundation operators posing as OCFS officials working in tandem with local law enforcement. During the investigation, an individual believed to be SCP-2311's father, he after designated person of interest -1, detonated several homemade incendiary devices. Okay. Local law enforcement is engaged in Mobile Task Force Psi-7 Home Improvement, took command on the Stand Core Protocol. Federal agents. MTF Psi-7 agents entered the burning residence and encountered SCP-2311 displaying its anomalous properties. MTF Psi-7 suffered casualties but managed to contain SCP-2311. POI-1 died from... Is Goofy singing right now? It is Goofy singing right now. die from smoke inhalation prior to Psy 7's breach of the residence. It's so weird to have a song that's like about a father trying to connect to his child, while we have a father that blew up the house. Like, how the hell did this happen? The moment we have a dad's like, I'm gonna blow this whole building up, we have Goofy like, come on, Max, it's just you and me, boy. Oh, yeah, Max. If I go and grab my Adderall and cane, so okay. A full action report is available to security officers with /3 clearance. In the aftermath, the City of Rochester Fire Department extinguished the fire, and the damaged residence was acquired via Foundation Shell Company. Containment personnel posing as contractors repaired the damage caused by the fire and enacted SB 231's current special containment procedures. And here we have some more. Artifact manifest /3 clearance required. Okay, let's see what we have here. Numerous non-anomalous books and manuscripts on occult subjects, including Liber al-Vel Legis Kitab Sir al-Asrar, I butchered that for sure, and 108 copies of Tabula Smaragdina in various languages. 2 sets of iron restraints and 1 iron hobble, along with 2 unopened boxes of Rothko brand plastic restraints. I think it's supposed to indicate that the father tried to restrain the child with iron and plastic. It was just like, you know, just like, you ain't going nowhere. And maybe, most likely the child was like, Logan! And then the next thing you know, those chains popped off. The decomposed remains of an adult woman. Sure, okay, yeah. I mean, that's not the weirdest thing we read here, but I can only assume that's the mom. Found interred in the crawl space. Genetic tests confirm the deceased was SCP-231's biological mother. Yep, that's pretty obvious. Decomposition made it impossible to determine a definitive cause of death, but the deceased appears to have undergone a botched hysterectomy. Okay, damn. A double jacket, industrial strength fire hose, and requisite plumbing. Plaster walls and ceiling filled with fiberglass insulation and resilient channels as apparent soundproofing measures. Yeah, because like SCP-2311 does yelp. He's just constant. That's all they can do. just like the zebra. The zebra, bruh. Zebra. Yeah, sorry. But several empty boxes of La Perouge brand individually wrapped sugar cubes and a tendon wrap. That's the sugar cubes that the SCP eats. A bassinet, a crib, and a twin-sized mattress sans bedding, all badly soiled. Yeah, okay. That's recovered document /3 clearance required. Oh my god. Okay. We have a diary. That's why I assume it is. The following is a document believed to have been written by POY1. Most of the pages in the notebook were filled with diagrams and nonsensical equations concerning occult and alchemical subjects. All legible text is included below. Access to the original manuscript requires /4 clearance. Okay, so the 10th, 11th, 2000. Double-checked and triple-checked double-checked and triple-checked calculations. It's real. It either exists or theoretically could. Nothing's stopping it. So where the fuck is it? 10th, 13th, 2000. Found a modern chaos magic form online. Interesting, but disagree with initial premise. Problem isn't lack of belief. I have a surfeit of belief. I have belief crystallized into evidence. Double-checked, triple-checked, now that I can get a second opinion. Magic is real. The only impediment to its practice is an apparent paucity of magicians. 10th, 23rd, 2000. I tried to formulate again. Genuine royal water this time. imported from a colleague in. I poured it in, and the whole time I was thinking nitrochloric acid. I couldn't stop thinking nitrochloric acid. The admixture failed. Of course. Let's see what these pages have to say. Page 1 of the recorded document, and here we have page 2 and 3 of the record, and here we have page 4. Is this just the same? Well, great to see how. Okay, if the. I don't know what the hell just happened. It just. Nope. No, go back away. Wait. We're going too far. I don't know what just happened. Something just happened. No idea. We're back. But yeah, it looks like the pages we cannot really look that deeply into it. So let's just continue. 10/24 2000. Homunculus, an increasingly attractive option. I cannot learn the art. To ground in the fundus consensus, fundus/consensus/real. But I might be able to create an artist. And then 10/27 2000. Started searching for suitable source material. Rusty. 1st 23rd 2000. Found suitable source material. Lean little thing from Cambodia. Oh, oh no. Is that the mom? Why do you gotta describe her as a lean little thing? Pliant/compliant. Never actually thought I'd do this, but I guess there's no harm now that I'm looking to outsource. So the baby wizard is not just because it's a tiny kid that can also do magic. It looks like the dad was also into the arts, the magical arts. 2nd 3rd 2000. Source material arrived today. Made it official at the courthouse. 2nd 4th 2000. Not really all it's cracked up to be. 2nd 28th 2000. No results as of yet. 4th 20th 2000. No results as of yet. 5th 30th 2000. Sorry, 5th 3rd 2000. No results. 6th 11th 2000. No results. Failing health of source material concern. 6/15 2000. Conception. 6/27 2000. I introduced this source material /vessel to the circle. I'm no practitioner, but I know certain patterns /formula/procedures that should allow a degree of influence over the unformed/incipient/unreal. The room is simply that primordial void of so many creation myths. A vacuum paradoxically containing all necessities for creation. 6/28 2000. Alterations continue, progressing well. Blur gender as much as I could without risking critical defect. Masculine plus feminine, sun plus moon, yin plus the yang, all that good shit. So that's why, okay. That explains the Klinefelter syndrome. 6/29 2000. Alterations continue. Parted the walls and drove the heart from the center. 6/30 2000. Alterations finished. Long, auspicious day. Thinking went well, but impossible to tell until it decants. Vessel spent and disposed of. Think I earned a fucking drink. 7/12 2000. No update. It'll take some time, but it should be ready to decant at the vernal equinox. Couldn't hurt, right? 9/28 2000. Nothing to report. Would have expected more movement by now. Doubt this poison. 10/13 2000. Nothing to report. 11/12 2000. Remembered an interesting bit of Paracelsus. Looked at it up today. That a sperm of a man be putrefied by itself in a sealed cucurbit for 40 days, with the highest degree of putrefaction in a horse's womb, or at least so long that it comes to life and moves itself and steers. Huh. Could have just used a horse. I like how you said that. 12/3 2000. Sweet Christ, it's working. 1st, 2000. Happy New Year. 2nd, 15th, 2000. Growth continues. Worried it will grow too fast. Missed a special date, but seems to have normalized / plateaued. 3rd, 2000. Speech of God. Equals creation / absolute destruction. Say light and light separated from darkness. Say day and night, and they were therefore thereafter day and night. This was the first speech, and it was perfect / powerful / true. Things were not discovered from their names, and language was a lie nobody had invented. Was a lie nobody had invented yet. 3rd, 10th, 2000. Beginning final preparations for decantation. Growth has abated. Little movement. 3rd, 15th, 2000. 2nd was a speech of embryonic Adam. Lesser, of course, but say sheep and sheep. Say tree and tree. It is a speech that sculpted things, carved them in that warm paradise of infantile ignorance / non-being / clay. Eden, containing all necessities for creation. Eden, where mankind was nascent and incomplete. Eden, before she came bearing the poison of knowledge. 3rd, 17th, 2000. The basement / crash / temple is ready. Host took the most work, but spared the rod and spoiled the child, right? 3rd, 18th, 2000. No movement. Concerned. 3rd, 19th, 2000. Language fracture when Babel fell. We lost the speech of Adam, but it can be regained. Language castrates, knowledge binds, and nitrochloric acid is letting weight on my will, but you can be free. Here's a thing I call night, little monculus. Teach me its true name. Here's a thing I call day. Teach me or I'll turn on the hose. Okay, a little bit unnecessary, my man, but sure, go on. 3rd, 20th, 2000. Decanted. Stunned but viable. Now the real work starts, little Adam. Okay, bit of a God complex right there. Tiny bit of a God complex, if I have to say so. A little bit of a God complex, if I may say so. So a alchemist was a life so close enough to biblical Adam that he got a stunted, non-talking, magic slinging child. Cool. Well, that's pretty. I see that. No, that's actually kind of dark. Stunted and non-talking is not really good for a child. Well, I hope he treated his child well before blowing up. There we go. He did explode. Shit's crazy. I'm gonna take a little bite of my big good because I have to eat it today. Otherwise, tomorrow it's not gonna be good anymore.